Well, you make this great point, which you're not the first to say it, which is that you're either a slave to sin or a slave to righteousness. And the way that people talk about freedom and liberty today, even on the right, certainly on the left, but even on the right, is really shallow and incoherent, because they'll say is freedom is just being able to do as much heroin as you want. That's freedom, baby. You know, if you want to do heroin, you have the right to go do whatever you want. And as you have just attested, no, you become a slave to it, and you become a slave to it very, very quickly. And it doesn't, that's not an expression of freedom. That robs you of your freedom. You know, you're going to be a slave to sin or righteousness. You're going to be a slave to vice or virtue. And so the question is, then what is freedom? Freedom is obviously when you accept the constraints of virtue and goodness. And Christ says, you know, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Follow me, do what I say, but don't worry. My yoke is easy and my burden is light.